Swedish furniture retailer Ikea is betting big on its B2B business on the back of rapid urbanization and growing demand for branded solutions. The company is looking to strengthen its presence in the B2B segment, which offers solutions to real estate players, houses, and offices apart from educational institutions. I'm joined by Sumit Parthi to talk more about their B2B strategy. Thank you so much, sir, for taking the time. My first question to you is, what is the strategy that IKEA is adapting in terms of its B2B business, and how do you plan to strengthen this segment?
Hi, thank you. Thank you for having me here. And our strategy is very simple when it comes to B2B. So you see, the vision of IKEA is to make the life of many people better. And with B2B, we want to increase this offering to the place where people live, where they work, where they spend majority of their time. So we want to be home for the many businesses. Uh, IKEA started its B2B journey in India in 2019 when we started our first store. And what we have done is we have a dedicated B2B business point at every store at the entrance, where we cater to the varied needs of all the B2B customers, whether it's design, whether it's supply of articles or project management. We do offer an end-to-end solution to all our B2B customers, starting from design to execution of the product. And also, what makes us a little different is that we have some offering for every customer, whether, as you said, right, whether it's a residential construction company, office, a hotel, a cafe, educational institute, a retail solution. We have something for every segment that we work for. Uh, and we have seen that the way Indian B2B market of furniture requirement is growing, we always wanted to be on top of it. So right now, if we talk about, we have got 5 running stores, and every store has got a dedicated B2B service point, which is usually at the entrance of the store. We have team of interior designers at each service point, which helps customer with inspiring designs for their offices or their homes or their business places. Other than that, we offer product selections, and once customer decides on the product, we offer a complete project management for those projects that we execute.
All right, so geographically, in which cities is your B2B service present at the moment, and where more do you plan to take this service forward?
So right now we have presence in stores, cities like Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Mumbai. However, with our expansion plan, Delhi NCR is the region that we're looking or betting big on in the future.
All right, any timeline that you can share?
We're looking to have a presence in terms of B2B by, say, mid or end of 2025 for Delhi. But yes, we are also
All right,
exploring other
all right. So
markets.
that's
And
in line with the B2C business.
yes.
Okay, you have launched B2B. It's been quite some time. It's been 4 years since you, ventured into the B2B market. So how has been the growth trajectory? And if you could share some numbers on how much the segment is growing and how big you would expect this to contribute to your overall sales.
Yes, first you said right, our growth trajectory has been really, really amazing. And we have been contributing to overall IKEA India business with a business share of 15 to 20%. I would not be able to divulge the right numbers here. But yes, as I said, 15 to 20% of our business comes from B2B. And if you look at the last 4 years journey, we have been growing almost double digit every year. And we want to maintain the same momentum.
Okay, and also, this B2B business is very different from the B2C altogether. I would like to understand from you, what are the potential challenges as well as opportunities in the B2B market, if you could explain in a bit.
That's a very nice question, and you said it absolutely right. B2B business is very, very different from the B2C business that we are into. First thing that sets us apart is the requirement, which are usually in bulk. For B2C, a customer might need, say, a bed, wherein in B2B, if I'm doing a hostel, I might require 1,000 beds. First thing that comes into mind is how do we secure this large quantity of stocks? And with our efficient supply chain, that's not a problem at all for IKEA. Second thing is the long gestation for the business. Usually in B2C business, if someone wants to do their home, it's like two meetings and we close on the design and we execute. Like we take pride in saying that we execute a kitchen in 14 days. But B2B, we talk about 1,000 kitchens to be executed. First is when we work with our customers on the design process, it generally takes a very long gestation because there are multiple stakeholders in every organization who would like to have their inputs. Uh, After that, there is the bureaucratic purchase order process, which again takes long time. And then since quantities are large, we do request our customers with some lead time to execute that. The last leg of this business is executing this large installation and a project management service. So usually we have our own team of installers who would be at customer site, customer place, with a supervisor to make sure that everything is installed which is as per customer requirement. Post which comes as after sales for many large projects that we have done, and projects are now say 3-4 years down the line. There would be a requirement of repeat order, or customer might like to renew the spaces, so some more consultation, some more design services. So it's a relationship that we get into which is a long term. That differentiates us from the B2C part, if I would say so.
All right. Also, how big is the B2C business in India compared to your global markets?
India is one of the newest entrant for Ikea, if I would say. And Ikea started focusing on the B2B business somewhere around mid of the last decade. And globally, like we are in terms of our business share, we are in top 5-6 countries. So we have seen tremendous response from customers coming in for B2B business for Ikea India. And seeing the success that we are making in B2B, there is a lot of focus which is happening internally, and we are also trying to adapt to different challenges or different ways of working for B2B for IKEA India.
All right. When it comes to consumer preference, we see a dramatic change, especially after COVID, when work from home became a new normal. So you have also launched Midzone, that is a new solutions for the B2B segment. Could you tell us more about that particular offering?
Yes, in fact, Midzone was getting developed for last about a couple of years, but work from home and the pandemic gave us a lot more insights what customers are looking at. This also helped us design products which actually are more ergonomic for customers. So Midzone actually integrates functionality, aesthetics with holistic ergonomics design principle that actually works with the entire well-being of mind, body, and soul. What we have looked into while we were developing Metson is acoustics, one of the key principle, because you require quite a place to concentrate and work better. The biophilic design, we worked on a lot of design inputs, and we wanted to keep it as natural or as seamless as possible. So we took inspiration from nature, and all the contours or the lines were more that we find in nature. And the durability, Mitson comes with a 10 years warranty. And like globally, it's around 86 products, but in India, we are getting about 56 products right now for Midzone, based on our market study for the country. And it's range of products ranging from sit and stand desk, a sit and stand computer table, uh, podiums, banquet tables, foldable conference table, and these table comes with wire management, which is a very unique wire management that we brought into these tables. Second thing, what we are also trying to build into Midzone is, when I talk about sustainability, is basically how do we make sure that carbon footprints are less when somebody is buying Midzone. So it's using a very durable product, and also how do you customize. So same steel frame of Midzone can be used for different tabletops, different sizes. You want a rectangle table, you want a round table, you can use a similar table frame, and different color options are available. Also, what we are doing is, in terms of our sound panels, acoustic panels from Midzone, we use 90% of wood fiber, which was generally used in construction industry, but never in home furnishing industry. So that's also something unique we are doing, which gives a very high acoustic to the Midzone range. And then comes the functionality. So since I said that tables are foldable, so you save on space. Also, with a similar set of furniture, you can have varied flexible designs, which every office is also now looking at. For home offices, there are sit and stand tables, which are also very ergonomic. And then they also come in varied colors: white, black veneer, and green are the colors that we're launching this in India with right now.
Right. So, Sumit, I'm a little curious about what does this word Midzone actually mean?
Well, as you're aware of, like most of our furniture gets inspiration from names which are Swedish. So Midsson actually mean midfield in Swedish. So that's something that brings functionality, design, ergonomics, everything together. So that was the inspiration behind this word Midsson.
All right, very interesting. Also, in terms of sustainability, I would like to know how important is sustainability for IKEA, and what are the steps you are taking in order to, improve this particular metric. And in terms of your sourcing, I would like to know what is your current percentage of local sourcing, and whether the furniture range that you currently have within the B2B market, is it purely imported, or are you also looking at, making this in India?
Okay, there's a lot of questions at one go, and I like to answer them one by one. Sustainability for IKEA is our identity. Anything and everything that we do has to be sustainable. And for us, sustainable is not only when we talk about products, that's how environment friendly they are. It's overall usage, how we benefit it socially, and how are the economic values, derived from the product. So, a couple of things that we are very clear when we design any product in IKEA, we call it as a democratic design, which has got 5 principles along with it. Uh, and sustainability is one of the key principles there. Other principles being the form, the design, the cost that we look into while designing any product, quality, and then sustainability. As I said, is one of the key factor that helps us design any product. Now, when it comes to Midzone, one is the steel frames that we're using are very durable. In terms of tabletops, what we are trying to do is we believe in circularity. So once the veneers are peeling off, say after 10, 12, 15 years of use, same table frames can be used, and we can have a different set of tabletops. Similarly, same frames can be used in different dimensions of tables, whether you want a sit and stand table or you want a folding tables. It's a lot of mix and match. So it gives us a lot of functionality and a lot of circularity. In terms of wood, most of the wood that IKEA sources is from IKEA forest only, and we are the particle boards and everything that we source have very low formaldehyde. So while designing any product, sustainability is one of the key factor that we consider. Coming to Midson, most of it right now is getting uh, designed and delivered from our locations or a supply chain externally. But definitely, we do so a lot of sourcing of IKEA products from India. I'm not sure of the numbers, which I wouldn't be able to give it to you right now, but a lot of sourcing is happening from India right now. In fact, IKEA India, like sourcing division, has been there for the last 40 years, and there's a considerable sourcing for global IKEA that we do it from India.
Okay, so Sumit, I would also like to know, real estate sector is fairly doing well at the moment. Also, when is that time when you actually see a lot of demands taking place?
That's a question which is very dear to me now, because real estate is also one of the largest segment that we work in our B2B business. So right now in top 6 cities that we talk about, there are more than 7,000 builders which are there, uh, and then between large and mid sector builders would be around 400, which we regularly work with. Uh, what we do is it's twofold approach that we take with these builders. First is when they launch a new project, they usually look at inspiration in terms of a show flat. That's a time that we connect with these builders, and usually if you name any top builder in the cities that we're there, would usually every project will have an IKEA show flat in those buildings. What IKEA show flats help them is to create that inspiration for their end customers, and it actually helps them sell their projects faster.
All right, Sumit, thank you so much for your time. It was pleasure talking to you.
It's such a pleasure. Thank you so much.